just gonna give it up for our next comedian. Give it up for Supercell, Selwyn Fisher. Very good friend of mine. He's been on several of our showcases. Oh shit, the stool was behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up with the mic condom. I know most of y'all not used to using that, right? It's been a while. Anybody? You use condoms? You don't look like it, sir. You look like you go raw. Like I don't know anybody that this day and age. They're like, yeah, I still use condoms. Yeah, they were like, no, I don't believe you. Where's your mask? Exactly. You know what I mean? Oh man, I came out here. Y'all watch the news lately? Yeah. There's recently a report. This man turned in his dog because the dog was gay. It's like, I can't take that dog. He out here humping up dogs and shit. And I started thinking to myself, I was like, you know, most animals are a reflection of you, right? So, where did you get it from, sir? You got it. Yeah, I'ma get it, right? And the dog's over here like, he's like, nah, man, I don't like that. That's that gay shit. And you know, like, I figured his name was probably Earl, the owner. Like, I was like, yeah, because who else owns a dog and be like, he gay, right? DMX little joke right there. Anyway, you know, it's a little different. I love dating. I used to date women that were built funny, right? Like, they would tell me, they was like, God built me differently. And I was like, what do you mean? They were like, well, he put my booty on the front. I was like, shit, well, I hit that too. Like, I put it on both sides. I don't care, man. Like, women be insecure about little things, like little titties. I was like, I don't care. I was like, bring them beast things over here. I was like, even though I'm allergic. I am. You know, they fix up their titties and stuff, and they were like, I love all kinds of titties, man. Big titties, little small titties. Hell, I name them. I was like, if you got a big bra, I'm like, there's some big ass titties. Bring them backs over here, right? I'm like, but just imagine if men had the same insecurities. They go out here and like, you know what? I ain't really feeling good about myself. I'm finna get the dick implant, right? Yeah, and you come around here, cause women, when they get implants, they do the same thing every time. I've seen it every time. Just walk around, girl, look what I got. And they're like, oh, those are nice. Let me feel them. Okay, they got a little weight to them. They feel real. Imagine a dude get that, he be like, hey, look at this, man. Hey, yeah, that's on real. It's feel real too. Yeah, you see the vein in there? Like that mug, it's always hard, right? Like she ain't even gotta get me ready. I'm just ready. Be up in there. You don't need no rhino pills, no nothing. You ain't going to the gas station. You just, what's up? Right? I was like, I can't get with it. Nah, it ain't me. Yeah, I'm not with it. I don't know if y'all know this. I got a little lisp. You know, a lot of men be trying to hit on me, and I'm like, hold on, Lil. Like, this Invisalign. That's the ain't the way I talk. I ain't with that, you know, and they be cutting like, those some nice pants. And I hear the extra S's like they B's, and be like, and we're like, right? So I had to tell them, I'm like, look here, man, I'm strong enough, I'm just like Secret. I'm strong enough for a man, but I'm made for a woman, you know? And women be going around, they be telling me, they be like, Selwyn, you know, you look real metrosexual. And I was like, what you mean by that? They be like, you know, you dress nicely. Look at those shoes, are those Nikes? I was like, nah. They were like, see what I'm saying? I was like, first off, I don't have sex on buses. Like, you calling me metrosexual, I don't know what that is. Do I do it in the front or the back? Like, which way? We're like, I might take it in the back. But I don't do that. But when people be talking to me, they hear the list, and I tell them the Invisalign. I'm like, look, man, I figured out something. My teeth, I'm trying to get them straight, just like basic training. I was in the military, so you know, my TI, he was like, hey man, everybody line up. That's what I want them to do. I want my teeth just like that. We're like, all right, nut the butt. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, player. Like, it's just I got one tooth that just doesn't want to get in line. He don't. He be like, I'm like, the tooth be like this. All right, everybody line up, and they be lining, and this dude be like this. I don't want to do it, right? And I'm like, hey, hold on, man. I've been working with you for 2 years. Just straighten up. He's like, no, I was born this way. Like, right? Can you imagine that? Your teeth big gang, your little teeth just about here. Like, right? Nah, man, I ain't with that either. Gangsters, I don't deal with gangsters nowadays. Like, people be out here acting hard, you know. They look different though. Like when I was growing up, like gangster dudes had big baggy pants, had the big shirt on, and you were like, I don't know what he got under that bubble jacket. Might be a pistol. But now the gangster dudes now, they be walking around here with skinny jeans on, jeggings, right? Little nutsack tuck shirt, and they got a purse on. And he was like, man, get out of here. I'll beat your ass. He's like, what you say, player? They right at their purse. I was like, I'll shoot your ass. You imagine that? I'm like, if you do that, like, if you do gangster stuff, just know that gangster things happen, right? I watched White Boy Rick, man, and this movie was intriguing to me because he was selling drugs, and he was like, yeah, he was the biggest gangster out there. But then he got into some gangster shit, and they messed around and shot White Boy Rick in the stomach. I said, oh, man. And when he came out the hospital, he said, look at me, Dad. I got a shit bag, right? And I was like, God damn. I was like, do gangster niggas get horny? Like, you ever think about that? They still got to get hard. Well, hey, how do you play that off? You just go to the room and you're like, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave my shirt on. Like, and she'd be like, why? And we're like, I'm insecure. It's just like the pool, you know, I just want to get ready. So he'd be in the room and they get to going. And he'd be hitting it from the back and all you hear. And she was like, all right, are you farting? And he was like, oh, no, that's my bag. Right? Like, and the bag just be out there just smelling shit all up in the room. Now she don't want to do it no more. He was like, right? But see, gangster dudes always get to beefing with other people. They be like, hey man, what you doing looking at my girl? And I'm like, hey man, you better chill out. I'll kick the shit out of you. Like, all the way, I don't care. Y'all wild, man. I grew up crazy. I know I did because my mom used to say crazy things to me when I was younger. She used to go around, she'd say, Selwyn, I'm your mama and your daddy. And I was like, what? like, I don't know how you do that, Mom. She was like, just trust me. I was like, Mom, who is my dad? She would tell me, she was like, God is the house, is the father of this house. I'm like, God. I'm like, hold on, Mom. I'm like, so you trying to tell me and Jesus got the same daddy? You're like, because I ain't seen him either. And I'm definitely a Christian child. I'm like, anybody Christian in here? No, okay, we got the Jewish section over here. You know, it's cool. But like, Christians always try to condemn you. They do. They're like, you know you're going to hell for that. Talking about something, you're going to kick the shit out of somebody. I'm like, I mean, I got baptized when I was 13. Hey, I know where I'm going, right? And so I be thinking about this. I'm like, I don't know. But see, if you ever make fun of somebody too much, and you're like, then you start thinking, you're like, maybe I am going to hell, right? I do be laughing a lot. I laugh at retarded people falling down. And I say that, you can't say retarded. I was like, my sister multi-handicapped, okay? I was like, what you want me to say? I said, she drew when I be laughing, when I make her laugh. You like, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, I can imagine just going to hell, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to gasoline draws on. And you get down the hill, and you see, you be looking around, you like, oh shit, what's up, Zach? Oh, I knew you was coming down here, player. All right, okay. And you be getting ready to get to the gates, and you see somebody else like, oh, what's up, player? All right, it's a party. It's hot too. You like, yeah, hell's jamming. I'm like, I don't know about heaven. And then somebody, you hear somebody in the background. Oh, I know you fucking lying. Oh shit, you about to come here, boy? I'm like, nah, you right, I am lying. Hey, come on, Lord. Remember I baptized? Remember that time? I baptized. I was like, I wanted the juice. You give me the juice, give me the juice. I want the bread. I want that stale ass bread. Shit, I don't want that stale ass bread. I probably got Jesus looking at me right now. He on the cross like this. Man, go ahead with that. Abs all tight, like, my mama gonna kill me for these jokes. Anyway, they real. I got 5 kids. I know I don't look like it. I'm 42. That's right. Black don't crack, but my knees do. Sometimes my back do, and sometimes my feet do. I be walking around the house like, sound like a bag of potato chips. I was like, go ahead, man. One morning I got up, my daughter heard me. She said, good morning, Daddy. I said, Boogie, how you know I was up? She said, I heard your knees. It's like, Heifer, what the hell you doing here? Don't tell me you heard my name. It's disrespectful. They didn't even like doing little things. They stick their fingers in my ear, and I'm like, they were like, Daddy, why you got so much hair? I'm like, first off, mind your business. I'm getting old. They stick their fingers in my belly button. Disrespectful. He's like, Daddy, your belly's so deep. I was like, why is you fingering me, right? I was like, I ain't with that. I don't have nobody finger me. I finger the women, right? Like, they were like, what you mean? If you ever see me doing like this, just know. Yeah, y'all know the international sign. That's the dip and sniff. Like I said, I like women with booty dudes. Yeah, they got the booty on the front and the back. You know, but women be lying sometimes. They try to change it up. They're like, this is pussy, right? You're like, that all of that? Like, it's just sitting on top of there. And I'm like, I can't lift the hood up and get right up in there too. I'm like, I don't do that. I'm like, cause my doctor told me, he's like, look here, man, you got a bad back and you're not allowed to lift more than 50 pounds. I was like, well, shit. I was like, is that per leg? Cause I'm trying to put both of them up like that. Anyway, man, hey man, my name is Selwyn Fisher. Y'all can look me up on Instagram. That's SUPA_cell, Supercell. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Selwyn.